Okay, so I want to show you guys kind of a fun trick using the thread palette to change the names of these colors into what the actual stitch does. So for in the hoop projects, this works out well. So notice in your color at the bottom, the colors used have a blue square or a blue box. And so I am going to discard any colors that we're not already using. And so I'm going to come over here to discard unused colors, and they're gone. So only the colors in the film are here. Then I am going to come and try to put these in color order. So I'm going to select this one and make it color 1. And this one I'm going to make color 3. And so now that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you have to be a little careful with this so that colors don't combine that you didn't want combined. So keep your eye out on that. And that would be number 6. And this would be number 7. And this would be number 8. And because my 2 boxes used to be the same, I now have 2 number 6s. So I need another color. So I'm just going to hit plus. And now I have an extra color. And so this last one is going to be number 9. And that's going to help have my colors in order. Now I'm doing that on my original file, but you probably wanted to make a copy of this instead and work with all these things. And then you would still have your original in the hoop zip bag. Whereas I'm working on the original. I'm just overconfident today that I'm going to get this right. So you probably would have wanted to insert the in the hoop zip bag rather than open the original, which I did. And then you could combine those or save it or whatever. But that way, if for some reason you messed everything up, you wouldn't be so sad. So now what I would like to do, I've got them numbered 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to right click on the thread color palette, the little thread. I right clicked to open the design properties. And I'm going to come up and number 1, I'm going to edit. And I know that's the placement line. So instead of calling that red, I'm going to call it placement line. And next, color 2 is the zipper placement line. And then next, color, this third color is going to be the upper zipper stitching, or stitch upper zipper. Next, and the next one would be stitch lower zipper. And then the next one is going to be the upper fabric stitch line. And then the next is the, let's see, I'm going to say cancel and OK and scroll down. Yeah, because see, then the 6th one is this outline around the whole upper fabric. Depending on what order you're watching these videos in, this one is still a triple stitch. And I think in one of the videos I told you that I ended up cutting that and making just the bottom of that rectangle the triple stitch, and then the sides and the top a single stitch, so it would have multiple stitches. But I didn't change that for this video because this is just talking about the colors and how you're going to edit the color names. So that change is not reflected in here, but if it is, you just have more colors over here. So I'm going to right click on the thread colors again. I'm going to get these to where I can see them all, so that I look over here and know what I'm labeling. So right click and my labels come back up, and I'm on number 6 and edit. And this is going to be the upper fabric tack down. Where it sews around the whole thing. And then next is going to be the lower fabric placement line. Or it was the stitch, lower fabric stitch, because it's stitching it in place. And then next is the lower fabric tack down. And then the last one is the backing fabric stitch down. And we'll say apply, okay. And now these colors, when they come up, they're going to tell you and remind you what that does. So I think that's an excellent tool. It's really helpful for in the hoop, but it could be useful for other things too. If you want to call the fabrics or the colors or something, you know, when you're actually sewing a floral, you might say flower petals, leaves, stem, you know. So being able to change the names of those colors in this design is nice. And so then I will just save, make sure that I save it. I am saving over my original. And so now those colors are different in my In the Hoop zip bag. So that's what I wanted you to see. I hope you enjoyed that. This is Shelly, sewshelly.com. That's the kind of content that's in my software course. That's just a little bonus lesson that's in there that I wanted to share with you. And so if you're interested, always go to sewshelly.com and see what's going on. Right now there's actually a summer sale going on. So see you inside. Bye for now.